Well, here I am. Got my little titanium stove. I've got some carbon felt. I'm going to put that down. And some sticks. A little bit of sticks here. Let's see, let me put one bigger one here. Put a few over that. Most of the sticks I've gathered are bigger than I probably should be using. Let's see. Let's break up a few little ones to get a fire going and see what we can do. I'm trying to think of what would be the best way to light it, since I didn't have anything tremendous to do it. Get this stove opened up. This time I thought I would put the stove, make it considerably smaller. A smaller stove than last time. And see how she goes. Use a couple of paper clips, that's all you need. And put those over here, and when you get ready to cook, I'm going to put this little cheapo grill. This came from the dollar store. It's like a cutoff of a full grill, and it's not intended to be a grill, but it does work. It's kind of a cheapo. But now let me see what I can find. I'll pause for a minute. Now, we're back. I have your typical cotton ball. Got a couple of bags, so it's doubly sealed. I'm using an extra bag if I need one. A little cotton ball is really all you need. Just kind of spread this out like so. It makes a heck of a fire. There we go. Simple strike of a lighter, and we got it. And that is a basic fire. And this can go on top. For now, I think I will let it burn for a minute. Put a couple of larger sticks on. Let's see how she looks. Make sure they get lit up good. You can go ahead and put the top on, but I don't want to smother it. I'll leave that for now. Let that be a start. Get the fire started. It's kind of nice to watch anyway. Always enjoy a fire. Starting them, watching them go, building them up. It's kind of nice. I have a piece of carbon felt here that you can use. You put this over your fire, and there you go. And it'll really build up quick. So, I guess for now, I'm going to take the camera and check it out. Got a nice fire going. So now you can put, at this point, you could even put long sticks on, big ones. Now that is a big stick right there. Let it build up a little bit before I put that on. A couple of them like that. I got some pretty big wood here, actually. It's a pretty good size right there. Stanley pot which you can cook out of, or just carry your water. And you can use this top half as your drinking cup. And here's a koozie for it. We'll just stick it in there. Nice koozie. Got my bag, food meal bag in here. Got a plate. I brought these, actually, could get this out. I brought in here these X that pokes in over the stove, which I could use. I might do that. We'll see. I thought I'd try just using the grill and cooking up some hot meal. But for now, I think at this point, I don't think you can see the hammock. Fire's going really well. So easy to do. It's so easy to do. And this stove, buddy, I'm telling you, it works good. I think you could even put wood in here, in these big holes at the bottom, and just feed it from the side. For now, don't know if you'll be able to see me, but this is old Ted. Got my light on, better turn that off. And hanging out in the camping area. This is actually in my backyard. So I'm a big kid, but I'm enjoying this. I'm checking out some of my equipment. We'll catch you guys later. As you can see, this fire's really been built up. I'm going to add some water here. And let's heat up a couple of cups of water here. There's probably 2 cups, I think. I think this thing holds 3. Just here. We'll see how this works. Put this pot on. Wow, it's hot. That's hot. I'll put some big pieces of wood in there. Let's see what we got. If I can keep my finger out of the lens. Yeah, that fire's hot in here. There's my little setup. A piece of Tyvek. My wood bag. And a fire. See that fire? That thing is hot. I'm talking. And that'll burn a while. Because that's some heavy wood. Some thick pieces, about 1 inch diameter. So I think it's gonna. We don't have to add wood very often. Curious. Let's put the pot off to one side. I think I'm just going to sit here and watch it. I know one thing, this stove works. The carbon felt is at the ground level. The holes are letting plenty of air in. I can't really tell if there's any smoke. You have to turn the light on probably to see that. Let's see. Very little light, if any. No, there's smoke, a little bit, just a little bit. Heck of a fire, I'll tell you that. Got a little LED lantern over here. I put a piece of tin foil on the back of this lantern so that when you're holding it, you can point it where you want, not have it in your eyes, because if that's your only light, it does tend to shine. Well, it looks like our water has come to a boil. I've not added any additional wood whatsoever. Those few little pieces. hard boil. So, of course I made the stove a little smaller this time. See the size? And the water is definitely full. So I've got tons of wood over here, which I used 2 or 3 pieces like this. That's all you need. And it's still going down in there. So I'm going to turn the light off and see if you can tell. See how it's glowing? Plenty good. So got me a good hot drink. Guess I'll pause this for right now and just relax a little while. Tear it out. I'm in to get a chair where I could sit out by the fire and not be sitting on the ground. Which I think is something you probably wouldn't have if you're camping unless you're car camping. But anyway, I put 2 more pieces of wood on since I originally started this fire. And they just relit pretty quick. So it's going good. Nice relaxing area. Got a little candle over here that my daughter and her husband gave me. It's hanging up off of a pole that's holding the tarp, which you can't see, but puts out a small amount of light, which is easy to help you find your tent. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off for now. Still going strong. I'm sitting here having me a drink in my Stanley, I guess you'd call it a thermos, whatever, water bottle, Stanley water bottle. This is the top part. Makes a nice cup. I don't know if it's 6 or 8 ounces worth. Looks like about 8 ounces. And I stuck a little piece of wood in the bottom of the stove just to see if it would light, and it's already lit. So that does work. Thought I'd sit out here and have a brew. I heard Katie did earlier. Now, not so much. Don't know why they would be quiet now, but today's the first day I've heard them. Got my stack of wood over here. Another pile over by the tree. Can't see it too good. This is the iPhone 5. It's the light that's built into it. It's supposed to take HD videos. Oh, man, that's some good stuff, I'll tell you that. This little .005 titanium foil made up this stove. I've made it, I'd say 6 or 7 inch diameter, and it can be made a lot larger, as you may have seen in the other videos. I could make it larger than that, but I think a small stove is really smaller, the less wood it takes. And if you're just going to boil some water, that's it. And if you're just going to cook 1 piece of meat, that's it. If you had food for 2, maybe you'd need more. I'm going to sit here and sip on my Stanley. And that's where I'm at tonight, guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's very muggy. I would say humid. I don't think it's hot, but it's so humid it makes it uncomfortable. My fire's burning down some, but it's very pleasant. I'll let you go now, and I'll just sit back and relax a while and have my drink. Sit by a fire. Have a great weekend, guys. This is Old Ted out.